Sometimes the most modern feeling messages come from the most ancient stories. Today, we're going to dive into a story that's about 2,000 years old from the Lotus Sutra. And trust me, it's got this powerful lesson about shattering expectations and finding a really profound truth about potential, not just in other people, but in ourselves too. I mean, just listen to these words. Look at me. I will become a Buddha more quickly. Can you imagine the sheer audacity? This isn't some quiet wish or a hopeful prayer. It's a bold-faced declaration, a challenge, really, filled with this absolute certainty. It's like she sees a truth that no one else in the room can even begin to grasp. So who on earth would have the nerve to say something like this? I mean, who could possibly stand in front of a whole crowd of the most spiritually advanced beings out there and make a claim that pretty much defies all logic and tradition? Well, the answer is probably not who you're thinking. It turns out the person who spoke those powerful words was a young girl. And not just any girl. She was the non-human daughter of a mythical dragon king. And get this, the audience she's talking to, it's an assembly of Bodhisattvas. We're talking seriously enlightened beings. You can just feel the shock and the disbelief rippling through that crowd, can't you? And this right here, this is the heart of the whole conflict. On one side, you've got the assembly's view. They look at her and see an impossible candidate. They're just judging her by her appearance, limiting her based on their own prejudice. But on the other side, you've got the hidden truth, a being who actually possesses limitless potential, who is totally capable of instant awakening. They were looking, but they weren't seeing. So where did all their doubt come from? Well, it was all based on these external labels. To them, the fact that she was female, that she was young, and that she wasn't even human, well, those were just insurmountable roadblocks on the path to enlightenment. They had completely trapped her in a box built by their own biases. But what happens next is the truly incredible climax of the whole story. First, she makes an offering, an act of pure devotion, giving a priceless gem to the Buddha. Then comes the challenge, where she declares her potential for everyone to see. And finally, the awakening. In the stunning, instantaneous transformation, she becomes a fully enlightened Buddha, right there, shattering every single one of their doubts. And here's the part that is just wild. This profound transformation, it didn't take years or lifetimes or eons. It happened in an instant. The text literally says it all happened in less time than it took for the Buddha to simply accept her offering. The speed itself was the ultimate proof, a dramatic way of showing that all their rules and all their timelines were completely and utterly irrelevant. So, what's the big idea here? What's the point of this story? It's not just about a cool miracle. It's a really deep lesson. It's illustrating this core principle of universal potential. This idea that all beings, and I mean all of them, no matter what external label you want to put on them, male, female, young, old, even human or non-human, possess the built-in ability to reach the absolute highest state of being. No exceptions. And this is why this ancient story is so relevant for us, right here, right now. It basically acts like a mirror. The assembly's doubt, that's not just some old detail from a story. It reflects the hidden biases that, let's be honest, we all carry around. When we judge people based on how they look or where they come from, or when we limit ourselves because we think we don't fit the right mold, we're acting just like that assembly of doubters. And this brings us to what might be the most profound takeaway of the entire story. Let's just let this sink in for a second. When we lose our doubts about others' enlightenment, we also lose our doubts about our own. Wow. It's saying that our judgment of other people and our belief in ourselves are just fundamentally deeply connected. By learning to see that limitless potential in everyone around us, we actually unlock the ability to see it in ourselves. So, I'll leave you with this question to chew on. The next time you find yourself judging someone or, making an assumption about what they're capable of, just pause for a second and ask yourself, what doubts am I projecting onto them that are really just reflections of the limits I've placed on myself?